Hello boys and girls, we're back with some long ladder letters. These long ladder letters are the more complicated long ladder letters. We have our j and y, and they are more complicated because they involve having to continue the line to form something else, or they come down the line and go below like a descender, j, or again a mix of the and the j to create the y, where we come down, we continue the curve up to then have to come back down and retrace our steps to go below to descend the line again. So starting with our we're going to start, the is very similar to the I. We're going to start it in the middle of our lines here. So it's a smaller letter. It doesn't ascend to the top and it doesn't descend below the line. It sits halfway in between. So we're going to start on the dot, follow the red arrow, and we're going to go down the umbrella, curve it round to the top at the other side, and then retrace our line back down into the puddle. Now it's a good one, I can see, but at the same time my curve here went a little bit too soon and I've missed out his tummy sitting on the line. So we're going to start again and try again. Down the umbrella, up the umbrella, and back down into the puddle. That one was better, but again still not perfect because his tummy is above the line here, isn't it? So let's try again. Down the umbrella, up the umbrella, and back down into the puddle. Oh, I can see. I think this one's my favourite of all three. I wonder if I can try and challenge myself to draw one without the guidelines. It's going to be tricky, but I'm going to give it a try. Down the umbrella, up the umbrella, and back down into the puddle. Now I'm finding it easier because I'm holding my pen towards the tip with my 3 froggy fingers here, also known as my crocodile fingers as well. So I'm moving on to my j. Now j is a descender. It's going to go below the line, but it starts in the middle just like the Starting on my dot, I'm going to come down, curve the bottom, and add on a dot, making sure his backbone is very straight as it curves, just before it curves at the bottom, and making sure your curve doesn't come too far up, otherwise it starts looking a little bit like an Let's try again. Down the jack and pop on his head. And last, down the jack in the box and add his head. Oh, I think it's quite hard, but I do like the look of this one here. I like the space in between the top of him and the dot for his head, and I like how my curve isn't too big and it's nice and sharp, not too pointy though at the same time. Let's challenge myself. I wonder if I can do one without the guidelines. Down the jack in the box and a dot for the head. I do like him, but I think I went a little bit wobbly on the side, but hey, it's a good try for a challenge. So well done me. I wonder if yours is even better than mine. I bet it will be. Let's do the last one then. Y. Remember, it's a mix of both. It's a descender and it's a retracing the steps letter, a bit like the So we're going to start on our red dot, follow our red arrow, down the yak, up the yak, and under his chin. Looking good, although this bit was a little bit pointy at the bottom. Let's try again. Down the yak, up the yak, and under his chin. But that one went a little bit wayward at the bottom. It got too big down here, I think. Let's see if I can try one more and beat them both. Starting on the red dot, following the arrow, down the yak, up the yak, and under his chin. That one was better, I think, even though I had a bit of a wobble here. Can you see it went a bit bumpy here because I almost lost my pen. Should I try one more, I think? Let's have a try without the guidelines. It's going to be tricky. Down the yak, up the yak, and under his chin. How about that? Wowzers! 3 very tricky letters, but I think we did our best. Which ones did you like best on yours? Have a go. I'd love to see how well you've all done. Good luck, and I'll speak soon. Bye-bye.